Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Simulation for the Nation. You are now entering the livestream zone. For the next hour, join us as we work our way through the farming simulator world, field by field. Each and every one of you are a valued member of the SFTN community, so make yourselves known, join in chat, be nice to each other, but most importantly, leave it all on the field. Let's go!
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome along. Hope you're all doing very well today. I am Simulation for the Nation. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend so far. We're about to get into it. But first, hello to Ross, to Michael, to Zach, to Simulator Gaming, Harrison, Josh, Orange Devil. Welcome along, guys. How are we all doing? We got Anders, we got William, CD Models, what's up, bud? David as well, Stephen, Sam, William, Memorabilia Lane, and Mark K. Alright, I think that is everyone for now. Do let me know if you are watching in chat here, and we'll get this all up and running. So let's get ourselves into game. Make sure all my audio is doing very well. Come back here. There we go. Alright, so folks, how are we all doing today? What is new in the world? How are our weekends coming along? Hope everything is good. Hey Michael, what's up bud? Any news on Oakfield? To be honest, I have just pinged Oxy a message on Discord to see if there is any updates I can share. I haven't heard anything since it last failed testing over the end of the weekend there. But we'll have to wait and see. Kian's here, Ollie's here as well, welcome along. Hello to Sam, I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you? Okay, excuse the squeak in my chair. Hey Luke, what's up buddy? How are you doing today? So we are back on Oakfield. We've got a few jobs to do, one of which is we're going to be doing a lot of work up in field 30. Combine's still going, and I think it might have just filled up its grain tank as well. So we're going to take the baler over there, and we're going to get ourselves started. Really, let's get rid of that line. What have we all been doing on this fine Sunday? I hope everyone is having a great holiday or great weekend so far. You've reached 52 subs, that's awesome news, Memorabilia Lane, great stuff. Any advice I can give you? The first 100 or is the hardest? After that you should be good. And it's kind of all progresses from there on in really, so just keep working towards that first 100 and it's all good from there. No chatting screen, interesting. You are not wrong, where did that disappear to? There. For some reason my chat is just not working. That's always fun. Let's see if we can get that back up and working again. See how that's going to come through there. It should be working. Is VF live streaming today? Orange, yes he will be. Straight after me really there I would say. Already broken? You are not wrong GD. How are you doing today? What's new in the world? We're going to refresh that link, so give us a few seconds to do that. Whilst we wait, we'll just cruise them over to the field. Ah, there it goes. You see, it just needed a little... It just needed a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a gentle persuasion. It was GD who broke it, you see. He arrived late. You guys should be seeing it come through there. You've been rolling today, Ross? That sounds awesome. What were you rolling in? Did it fail testing this week? Because it was... Yes, I believe so. On Thursday or Friday, it did. I'm doing very well today. Thank you, Mark. How about yourself? What's new in the world? Is this a 6250? It is the 62. The 6250. I've left the 722 in the yard for today. Hey, Anders, to Ross, to Ryan. Welcome along, guys. How you all doing? You were mowing. That's awesome, Ollie. Oh, that is awesome. It failed on a few material things, I do believe, actually. So a few different things that I'm not sure if actually was expected, but I'm more than confident you'll be able to get that all fixed very quickly. Blame GD, Stephen, as always. As always. We got hammered at our own rugby tournament. Oh, that's less than ideal, Luke. That is less than ideal. Let's get rid of that. So as you can see, the John Deere, the combine needs to be emptied, so we're going to rumble our way on up to the yard to do that. Up to the field, sorry. We have the grain chaser up there, we've also got the wagon up there as well. So we're going to be kind of jumping between 3 different machines today and see how that all goes. Ross Harris, that is awfully kind of you, I really appreciate that. Ooh, slow down there. There we go. Spin up and round we go. You may have been out with a view. Ooh, as long as it's left in good condition and clean. I need to get caught up on what you're doing as well. I watched half of the first episode. I need to get back onto that. If you do not know what we're talking about, the adventures of Dave from Cornbrook Contracting, you need to keep an eye on what he's doing. He started his series back up and running again, so you are all strongly encouraged to go and check it out on Gamer Dragon's channel. Make sure you drop a subscribe whilst you're there. When will be out next month, maybe? I sincerely hope so, Michael. I really do hope so. Ideally, we'd like to think maybe in the next week or so, but I just don't know what Giants are working on right now. We'll have to wait and see. What we're going to do, we're going to sling this into here for now. Obviously, we can get ourselves going with the bale, and as soon as we've got caught up, we've got the combine working. You're feeding right now? Nice, Jim Bob. Welcome along. How's it going, buddy? You can't even play the game, Bradley? What's up? It's been broken for the past 2 weeks. Oh man, that is not good news. Let's go and see if we can get this going here. GD is in and around Cornbrook, yes. So we have a good couple of episodes coming up where Dave's help will be required. And so you may well be able to get a different approach, a different angle on things. So keep an eye on it from him, that's for sure. You gonna play ball here or no? This chaser bin's good, but I don't know if it's a chaser bin or a combine, but one of the two don't like the other one. Let's try there. Can't get into my own combine. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Catch you later, Sam. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Loads up and says the map loading screen just sticks on that. That's really weird. When I have that, sometimes it's a mod that is just throwing it. Have you tried it with just a completely empty mod folder? Might sound silly, but it could be the answer. Hey Jack, what's going on, buddy? Didn't miss you there. Again, that's another question for Nathan. I know he's in and out of testing with it at the moment. He's fixing something on console versions right now. So that's a good sign at least. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking if it's going to be coming to console in my video. The answer is yes, which is great news. So let's hope that it'll be there soon. Hey Brendan, what's up, buddy? I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? What's new in the world? Well, we're just gonna go sort of back up here. Go! Alright. I mean, this, look at that. Bam, son. Krypton Spencer, you're not late at all, my man. Good to have you on board. Hope all is very well today. You're only late if you miss it entirely. If you make it in any part of the stream, then you are perfectly on time. Isn't it just, Colm? Isn't it just? What a beast. I'm going to leave this guy here for now. That John Deere is going to be able to go for a little bit longer till it needs me. Let's just pull over a little further as well. There we go. So as you can see, we have the truck down here that we're going to cart into, and then let's get some baling started. These bales, we're going to, as far as the roleplay on this series is concerned, we have bought this straw off of the farmer we're doing the contracts for. But yeah, it is looking good, so we've got a lot to get cracking with. Catch you in a bit, Gamer Dragon. Have fun, bud. Whatever you're doing. We have lots of wood left in front of one of our... No way, Jimbo! Very similar to the struggles Frank is having at the moment. Is Oakfield bigger this year? It's the same size, Michael. It is the same size. The field numbers are slightly different, but it's all of the same fields as we had previously in 17. Oh, there's going to be a heck of a scene of straw coming up here. That is for sure. Thought about putting the John Deere onto the grain chaser there, but I also think that grain chaser is a little bit too big for the John Deere, so we'll leave the Fenton on there for now. Use it for some gates? Makes sense. Makes sense. For those of you who have yet to see it, of course, the latest episode of A Dairyman's Diary features an issue with some fly tipping that we have to get cleaned up, and then today's episode of what we're doing on today's episode of Meadow Grove, which came out earlier this morning. There's a little bit of diversity going on. The farm's expanding in a couple of different non-farming ways, which could be quite intriguing to see how that progresses. We've got 38 people in here. Welcome along, everyone. It's great to have you on board. If you've yet to do so already, do smash that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation if you've yet to do so already. Welcome along to Mr. Bloodwolf. What is up, my man? How are you doing today? Do you need to use big tractors? Michael, I would say it's entirely up to you. You can, of course. The fields are quite large. I would say the tractors I have, this one in particular, or the Fendt 722 is a perfect size. You could always go smaller. Obviously, it might take you a little bit longer. It's entirely up to you, though. But yeah, these tractors kind of fit the field sizes, I would say. The Fendt 1046 is the biggest I would probably go to. What's up, Sam Spalding and Barn Lodge? Welcome along, guys. How are you doing today? Oh, I just realised I need to put something else live. I'm just going to stop there quickly. We're going to just remove that. Beautiful, and put you up there. Alright. And away we go. You love big tractors. What's not to like about Blood Wolf? It's a little bit misty here this morning. I don't know what the weather state is going to be good for us all day, so we will trust it and we will see. Now, off camera through the week, I finished spreading the muck on the big fields, the big grass fields. There's a little bit more to go on the second field, but we're not going to do that. Next stop, once we finish combining, we've got sugar beets to harvest, we've got maize here to harvest, we've got grassland to plough in, and we've got our own crops to harvest as well. Stephen, do you know what? It is still under my desk right now. I haven't even got it out of the box yet. Primarily because I'm waiting for the wheel to arrive as well. Once that arrives, we're going to pair the two up together, because right now I'm using an Xbox One controller, which means that if I had a joystick, I wouldn't be able to utilize the controller to the best of its ability, you know? So I'm kind of holding back there for a little bit. Sam, you can't wait for Meadow Grove? I do not blame you, my man. It's going to be excellent when it arrives. It's going to be really, really good. You guys are in for a treat, and I love the fact that it looks like it's going to be on console as well. That's just going to really add to it all. Really, really well. Richard Clarkson, what's going on, my guy? Welcome along. How are you doing today? Hey, Karen, what's up? How are you doing? Nice to have you aboard. Very kind of you to say so. Don't forget, guys, if you have yet to do so, let's make sure you join the Simulation for the Nation family. We've got a Discord server and a Facebook page you can get involved with, kind of stay up to date with what we're doing. In particular there, things like my channel schedule that I put out every week so you guys know what's coming up. Always a good idea to stay tuned. Can you keep doing more contracting videos? We will be doing some more, yes. Every week they'll be coming up, 1 or 2 at least. We are hopefully going to record next week's, which is going to be a really good one. So keep an eye out for that. Should be arriving anytime, kind of, well, Saturday and Sunday next week there, I would say. Have you seen the compass mod showing you direction? I have, Krypton. I haven't used it yet though, actually. Haven't quite got around to that. I'm also doing very well, thank you, Richard. Having a great day so far. Really, really am. Matt Downs is here. Welcome along. How are you doing today, Matt? What's going on in the world? You get your T29 on Friday? Oh, nice. There you go, Stephen. That'll be a good day. Wilshire Ant, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. What are the British maps are in the making? Well, we've got Peterville by MJ Modern. That shouldn't be too far away. I think it's going through the realms of testing right now. There are a couple of other British maps that Oxy will be working on eventually. I must say he's not working on them quite yet as he is finishing a map for the mod contest. And then after that, you know what, it could be a bit of everything really. Dusty Dave has one for the mod contest he's working on. He's also working on a few of the little things here and there, so that'll be great to see what happens with those. Ross, yes it will. It is in testing for consoles, so it is definitely aimed at arriving on consoles. No, I imagine we'll just tie this little bit up here. We'll run over into the fence and then we'll jump on into that as well. Run, 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 run. What time did the contract work? What type of contract work do I like doing? Typically, I love to get a good forage session going. I love to do the silage. That being said, I also like to get a combining. I like anything where you get multiple tractors into one field. That's always the way to go. Oh, are you gonna play? No. Maybe too close? No. There we go. This will work. Or not. Let's try that. There must be a sweet spot we need to get at with this. Darn it. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this up to about here. I think the West Coast will look amazing. I'm not sure the West Coast is going to arrive, if I'm honest. I think the Bullet Bill is no longer doing any mapping for 19 right now. I may be wrong. Will I ever make a map, Richard? I've got a few projects on the go. The problem is I can't commit enough time to map making right now. So unfortunately I'm going to have to, with everything else I'm doing, I just wouldn't be able to get it finished at the time, I don't think. But we'll have to see. Now and again I keep returning to it. Robin Melio, what's going on? How you doing? Doesn't like the fence? No, clearly not. Anyway, it can continue. I like the fence, that's the main thing. I should have. The problem is my because I'm over here in Canada, my time zones don't line up with VF very well, so I'm always at work when he's streaming on a Friday. You want the Germany map to come out? Which map is that, Stephen? This is not quite, well, we're not even half full. It took 2 grain tanks and we're not even half full. That is something. But I feel like our truck is going to be about full by the time we do this, so we'll be taking a load away fairly soon. I was thinking when I'm configuring the joystick, I'm likely going to set it up to a similar style as the Fendt joystick here, I think. What is my job? Unfortunately, that is a bit of a secret. I'm not allowed to say. I mean, it's kind of coming out where it should be. Oh, we'll get a little bit more in there still. Okay, we'll leave that guy there. Ha! Could you imagine, Ross? Oh, it was on FSUK. Ah, cool. Hey, the Cornish Simmer. Welcome along. How's it going? Suppose we'll let you go first, really. You do have the size on me. You have school tomorrow? Boo, Emily. Boo, that's rubbish. That's not fun at all. $250 cows left unfinished. Attaboy, Jim Bob. Keep cracking on. You'll get there in the end. Where's that lorry from, Sam? This Volvo is forbidden mods, but I had to change it a little bit because inside the cab was full of clutter, and I don't like clutter inside my cabs. I'm doing very well, thank you, Cornish Simmer. Very well indeed. Having a great day so far. The Welsh map. Now, the Gwenthua was an excellent map there, William. I do believe that's been worked on, actually. We'll have to wait and see. Simulates biscuit theft investigator colleague. I've been rumbled, Barnlodge. You've rumbled me. Lou Gamage, welcome. Like, you're selling your dairy herd? No way. What's happened? That's a big step. I do like that version of the John Deere we got going, and I'm trying to take photos. I'm missing everything. How do I remove the clutter? I go into the GE file for the particular vehicle in question, and I just, when you click on the particular items, for example, inside that cab there is a lot of lights and Red Bull cans. You just make them invisible. That way, it doesn't affect any of the light coronas, and it just kind of makes it seem a little bit easier. Oh, and also took out the curtains in there as well. Murray Irvin, welcome along. Thank you ever so much, my man. How you doing today? Lovely to have you on board. There's 3 maps? Which maps are those, Cornish Simmer? Love to know. I'm always looking for the next opportunity. Right now, we have 3 guaranteed maps throughout the week. It is Mercury Farm, so Cornish corporate contracting. We have Oakfield and we have Meadow Grove, so I'm always on the lookout for something new and interesting. If you have any recommendations, I'd always encourage you to drop them into the Discord server, and I can always have a look. There's been an awful lot of mods released this week as well. It's been great to see. I just got around to downloading the other night, and they are looking fantastic. Really looking forward to seeing what happens with all of those. The 3 contrasts working, it still took you 1.5 hours. That is a big old field. I hear there's the new American or Canadian 4K map out, which I feel like I should have a drive around just to experience it, really. I really want to have a look at Peterville as well. From the first looks I saw of that, it's looking great actually. MJ's put a lot of work into that. I'm very intrigued to see how that progresses. We had players subscribe and welcome along, my friend. Thank you ever so much for subscribing to Simulation Fallen Nation. Very appreciated. If you have yet to do so and you are new and you are enjoying the stream, first of all, don't forget to hit that like button, and secondly, subscribe to Simulation Fallen Nation. We'll always have, well, I always hope to have some nice and interesting video content for you to all watch, so do join the family. And also while you're there, smash that like button, that really does help an awful lot. I love Sutton Farm, but the houses aren't very British. That is quite true, yeah. Sutton Farm I enjoyed. Unfortunately, just from a content standpoint, it wasn't... It was difficult. I was making some content I enjoyed, but it seemed not a lot of other people were enjoying it. So, unfortunately, when you are a YouTuber, that's what you have to kind of consider to see if it's being well received or not. Just one you know, there might be more. Any that I'm looking forward to, I would say Peterville is definitely an option. And then I know MJ is also working on Growers Farm, so be intrigued to see what that looks like, because I never really played that in 17 actually. And Gwenthur as well. That was just a great map for me. Now, if we did bring that back there, because we've got a Dairyman's Diary going here, I don't know if I'd do that again, but would, you know, wait and see. I am in Canada, Karen. None of the above. So I think what we'll do, we'll get the second headland done. Okay, the John Deere is starting to do some slightly bigger pulls up the field there, in which case, oh, I've missed a giant bit. We will empty him out once more, and then dump that into the wagon and take that way down. Will I ever do subscriber multiplayer? I am very tempted to, Lou, yes. Now the thing is in question, I have one server at the moment, which is being used for corporate contracting, so I might have to speak to my lovely friends over at Nitrado and see if I can get a second one or not. Nitrado, a quick promotion for Nitrado. They are fantastic with their servers and very, very kindly do offer us one to use, which we very greatly appreciate. So it's there is a link down if you ever want to get your own server. There is a link down below for that. But I would quite like to get a second one so I could have like a maybe once a week multiplayer stream. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, that is a shame, the Cornish Simmer. Yeah, that would be great if that happened. Thank you, Lou. I do try to make it as realistic as I'm aware of, at least, and try and make it interesting from that standpoint. It's not always all about just the farming tasks, so I try to flip it up and make it a little bit different. And now I inspired Dagwood? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Dagwood does produce some great work, actually. He really, really does. I think a lot of us would all be lying if we didn't say that without Dagwood we probably wouldn't be here in the first place. So it's he is doing some stellar work. Welcome along, by the way, Richie. Lovely to have you on board. Who doesn't love contracting? Contracting's all of the fun of farming without some of the stress, particularly on farm sim. Try and get to the John Deere before it gets there. It's got its lights on. It must be half full. Oh no, it's nearly full. Great. Just gonna stop you about there. And this way at least we can just do that. Oh nice, Richie, what do you drive? Do I use a wheel, Lou? I don't right now, but it is arriving tomorrow, so it is coming. At which point, yes, I will be going all out on the wheel, which I can't wait for. There you go, Ross, that's the way to go. Mr. Virtual Farmer is here. Welcome, buddy. How's it all going? If you have yet to do so already, do make sure after this stream and after the F stream that you go and check out his latest episode of A Corporate Contracting. And he is essentially, the transporter today. He's doing a few different jobs. So make sure you go and check that out there. And also, if you haven't done so already, do hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with everything that he's doing, along with corporate contracting. You can have a wheel cam, Zach? Maybe one day. Not straight away, maybe one day. I bet 939 during drilling season, a 600 quad track. Wow, there's some toys for you. I do like a 9. I love the shape of a 939 actually. Whilst yes, this is a great shaped machine. Ooh, the 939 is something else. Spitfires. There they go. Bradley Rangy, welcome back. Do I know if Air Island is coming out? Do you know what? I'm not all that. It was released. It's not released. It was on a kind of a Google Drive link, so I'm not sure if it's still out or if it's available or not. If any of the mods know, feel free to drop that into the link into the chat. Lancey boy, what's going on, my man? How you doing today? The new Series 939. Oh yeah. Oh dear, Bradley. That's not fun. I am assuming I am full there now. So we'll just pull this back up. Lancey, are you working on any designs for the mod contest at the moment? Or what have we got going on? B2 should be out soon. Welcome along, Irish. I thought you might be looking there somewhere. How's it going? So yeah, this is the truck that I removed the curtains from the windows because they were kind of coming out on this diagonal here. I also removed everything from the dash apart from a floating pen, it would seem. And I got rid of a Red Bull can and things like that. So it just makes it a little better. You can choose between a GCX 1050 or I would go 1060 Bloodwolf purely because I think 1050 would really stretch the limits of your or FS19 would stretch the limits of your 1050. If you get a 1060, at least it'll give you the kind of comfort and the future proof of your device, really. Yes, happy birthday, Irish. I forgot to say that actually. What song is this? That is a great question. Let me find out. There's Pretzel Gum. This is Tell Me by Alex Scrindo and Killer Cats. How many World Cups have we got in corporate contracting? None, Karen. Let's sheet it over. There we go. Save it to buy myself a Ford TW35. Nice. That's the way to go, Richie. Ah, the wheel is a little... It has a weird shine to it. I think if that's what you mean. It's a bit odd. Welcome along, Ryan Connolly. Lovely to have you on board. You go for an i7 770K? Nice, that'll be pretty darn good for you. How many workers? We have... there is myself, there's 3 of us, really, at the moment. Ooh, get around there. No problem, Mark. More lights needed. More and more lights always, yeah. Should I window down? Happy birthday, Mr. Simulator Gaming as well. Jack is needed for the truck. He's not around today, coincidentally. But yeah, we need to get him back into his truck driving duties. Around there. Oh, nearly crashed. see how much I get for this time. Oh, this is gonna go wrong, isn't it? Oh, no, 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 no. Just let that come down again. It's gonna be your first own build, Blood Wolf. Hey, that's exciting though. That's cool. No, I'm just gonna drop this down in an attempt not to smash it through the roof. One would. Do you know what courseplay I would set up, but I just don't think I'm going to be emptying it all that much. So that was kind of what my thinking was there. Well, apparently it's not emptying at all, so that's weird. G29 will be coming your way very soon. Fantastic simulator gaming, that's great to hear. I hope you enjoy it. No GD, which means, yeah, GD's probably snuck off to drive one of those cars that's going to cause me untold levels of mischief. Let's see if we can get that to actually tip into here this time. There we go. Look how much the money's going up. Good grief. That's a heck of a strong price there. This truck also has four-wheel steer as well right there, which is pretty cool. You were at the body earlier today? Very nice, Mark. Steve's Mods, welcome, welcome. No problem at all, you post away. And around we go. Excellent stuff. We'll head back on up there and then we are good to keep cracking on. Oh, that was close. Can't wait for Oakfield. Do you have any idea when it'll be coming out? John, I actually just messaged Oxy before I went live to see if there was any new update there. I have yet to hear anything back, so I assume he's still working on the update with an aim to get it re-uploaded to Giants over the course of this coming week. So whilst we wait for these cars to come past, let me just check there. Yep, no update from him, so it should be, I imagine that's the case. You have a fleet of 4 Scanias haul and grain. Wow, and 1 caught fire, good grief. I hope it was salvageable. I've cut that bit close. Swing that wide a little bit more. There we go. Hey Michael, what's up bud? Welcome back. Finished Jim Bob? Fantastic. Don't tell him though. I'll be sure not to. Alright then, up we go now. John Deere is working very nicely, that's what we want to see. We'll stick this out the way over here for now then. Best move this out the way first. It perhaps wasn't. You might not be wrong there, Luke, but hey. It works quite well. Oh, and the main reason is it hasn't arrived yet. It is arriving tomorrow, so we should be able to get that one set up. That John Deere actually, when you leave the combine just to... I missed. When you leave the combine just to get going, it really cracks on. It's covering that ground nicely. Get the 5800, that would be incredible. What's my favourite ever FS map? Good question. Do you know what? I really love the West Coast. I got an awful lot of mileage out of that map. And really did enjoy playing it. Hey Richard, welcome along buddy, how you doing? Nice to have you on board. We got a G29 tomorrow, Richard. Chellington, Stevie, Chellington was a good map as well. Chellington Extended in particular. What accent is that then, SFTN? That is a little bit of everything. The John Deere needs to be emptied. Okay. So what we'll do, it's a little bit of northern English, and it's a little bit of Canadian mixed in there as well. Michael's here. Hello, Michael. Welcome along. How you doing today, bud? Nice to have you on board. Absolutely, Richie. Yeah, you can have so many different storylines going at once as well. It was great. So we're just going to cut down here, just so we can go and jump into the fent, and then we'll head back up. Don't forget guys, if you haven't done so already, as it is his birthday, make sure you go and check out Simulator Gaming. Drop him a subscribe, see what's going on over there. Not quite Cumbrian, a little bit further east than Cumbria, but not far off. Not far off at all. With a different land put. Oh, absolutely, Richie. Yeah, I think it would need a lot of optimization because it was in a little bit of a tough place. But yeah, it was a heck of a map. Oh, really excellent news. FS Velocity is here. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you on board, buddy. Hope everything is going well. We're just going to take care of that bit we missed. Never seems to want to know about that. It's weird. What was the small Irish map called? Was that Ballincraig, Richie? Is that the map you're referring to? The Northern Irish map? Could be. I mean, that's technically missing, but... When's my next stream, Jim Bob? Tomorrow we'll be coming live again. Back to regular time about 11 AM tomorrow, I do believe. 11 AM Eastern, 4 PM GMT. So keep an eye out for that one. Fingers crossed it will be coming soon, guys. I think it's going to have one more upload at least, so it might be a little bit longer, unfortunately. But it is. Oxy is trying his best to get it to you all as soon as possible. You know, I'm just going to leave this right in the middle here. Where's the John Deere one? There. Away we go. It failed at the end of last week, yes. So hopefully not too far away. Is it 1060 compatible? It should well be, yes. Like Like Anders is saying, no Blood Wolf, it's all about the motherboard really. It should be fine, but if you use a website like Newegg or Parts Picker, if you select like the 7700, it will then tell you what components are compatible with it. So which motherboard would be best for that particular processor. Because of the nature of the PCI links, the GPU should fit in there relatively easily. The main thing you want to note is the size of the case you're going to put it into, because the GPUs can be quite big. You got football tomorrow? Great to hear you still be in the stream though. That's awesome, Jim Bob. It's Spiel, could the floating hosepipe now around and move? You know what, Luke, I haven't really checked in on that map in all that much detail after. Yeah, no worries, Sim, just go for it, that's not a problem. Hey, that's alright, Ross, no problem at all. I do tend to keep the streams live immediately after I finish. I just edit them mid-process, so it'll still be live there if you ever want to kind of get caught up. You are absolutely welcome to do so. Farmer 15, what's going on? Welcome along. How are you doing today? Up to 450 millimeters, okay. 45 centimeters is pretty hefty. God, it's a monster. Mine just fits. Just, it has a little bit of a dent on one side where the panel does, just where the cables have to go in. But hey, it works. It works. There's either Newegg or I think it's Parts Picker or PC Parts Picker or something like that. I always use Newegg to buy everything, but they are Canadian based, I do believe, so you might want to look at something like Parts Picker. You're going to be safe for a while, Richard, then, huh? I love it. Too many people messaging you. Ah, too popular, Steve's. What gaming equipment did I start the channel with? I originally started with a PS4, a capture card, and a MacBook Air. And that was it. And then I went from that to a gaming laptop, MSI gaming laptop, which had a 1050 Ti installed into it. And I've still got that to this day. I still use that for a lot of my content production. And then I moved on to what I have now. Which is the ever building, really. It's getting bigger and bigger. We're going to end up with one of those, which is arriving very shortly. That's where I got mine from, so do check out that wheel. But yeah, I bought and assembled my components for PC over approximately, I don't know, 6 weeks I think it took me to find them all. And now I run 3 monitors with a 1070 Ti, 16GB of RAM. Oh, nice. There you go. Welcome back to the Corner Shimmer. So, what we'll do is we'll take that slot to the right of the one we just went down, and then we'll tidy up all that smaller loose end. Hey, we're flying now. I believe when I get to 6,000 subscribers, which if we continue in the rate we have been over the last week or so, should only be about a week or 10 days away. If I get to that level, then I'm going to do a setup tour, I think, of everything that we use. So if you want to see that and you've yet to do so, do smash that subscribe button. Share it amongst your friends. Spread the word. It always is good. And we'll yeah, just kind of show you all what I'm working with, really. Gigabyte WinForce, 8GB, nice, good 1070 Ti. I love my 1070. It doesn't even get pushed remotely by FarmSim on very high, or whatever the highest level is. And it's pushing a 1440p monitor, 27-inch monitor right now without any issues. Hey, Scunny man, what's going on? Welcome along. And Jim Bob's back as well. There you go. I picked my 1070 up when the 2000 series was being launched, so I was able to capitalize on quite a good cost for it, which would be good. No, my stream will end at 8, so there'll be no overlap there. So we've got 10 minutes left with me, and then you'll bang straight into Mr. Virtual Farmer. Thank you, Scania Man. I appreciate that one. Now, funny story. I released my corporate contracting yesterday, and I was supposed to. Yes, I am Jim Bob. Stopping there. My video had a bit of VF in it as well, and we were talking on the radio a little bit, and then I completely lost that the raw footage of that data, so I had to rush back in, record it all late last night to get it all up and or late Friday night to get it all in and working before I could before Saturday's published time. So that's why there's no VF in mind. There should have been, but we didn't quite get that. But we'll resolve that this coming week. You know, when Oakfield is out, FK23 Swift, it is on its way as quickly as possible. It's going in and out testing a lot at the moment there, so the best thing I can advise that you do is keep an eye on Oxy's Facebook page where you'll get all the updates. As and when he provides any updates with me, I will of course share them all along. You've seen the frame rate drop of 40? That's likely something in the background, yeah. It all depends upon which mods you're playing and you're working with as well. PC I want to build needs to handle Planet Coaster and Project Cars 2 and FS19. I mean, the 1060 will handle it, no problem at all. You might not get the absolute top end graphics rate, but you'll do pretty well out of it for sure. Nice, Farmer 15, there you go. That'd be cool. That's how I won the second machine I had to start with, and I loved it. I know, Jim Bob, and the reason for that, I was editing that late at night last night after a day at work, and if anyone knows how Premiere Pro works, I put the markers in to cut it, and then just never actually removed that section, so hey ho. I hate it when I do that, it drives me crazy, but by the time I was alerted to it this morning, the video had been live for an hour, so I wasn't going to take it down again. A little peek behind the scenes there. Okay, what we might do is just knock that off. Yeah, so my FPS, as you can see, is hovering around the 50s. For the most part there, I had an issue with my graphics driver. The drivers for my GPU needed to be updated. It hadn't been touched in about 4 months, so that was what was causing that. You bought a Windows license? Nice, they are not cheap, you are not wrong. Oh, I know, a lot of these bales are going to be sold straight to the power station, but there's going to be a lot in here. Fortunately, I have the Anderson bale stacker, so we're going to get these all stacked up neatly in the corner of the field somewhere. Oh, I bet, Farmer 15, yeah, but opportunity's going to be endless. Are you going to go air-cooled or water-cooled? Water-cooled would be pretty cool, Blood Wolf. That would be really cool. Oh no, Anders! No, that's not gonna be fun. Good luck surviving that. Okay, we'll set you away. I didn't trust myself with water cooled at all. No. What is that? That chaser bin makes the monstrous Fendt 1046 look tiny. You lost your John Deere? Ah, no, Jim Bob, I do not, unfortunately. Scania man, I hope you're right. I don't quite see it myself, but I hope you're right one day. It is Richie, yes. This is available for PC on FSUK. There we go. Hey Josh, what's up buddy? Welcome along. I do believe it's going to be a little while longer yet, unfortunately. It's still in testing for both, but it will be coming. Bigwin's not a bad machine at all, Richie, you're not wrong. Just finished the baling, that is awesome news. Okay, so we'll leave this in the middle of the field, out of the way, the combine and the baler. And looking at the time there, we've got about 4 minutes until we're going to finish. So we'll do one more pass in the baler there, and then we're looking good. I think off camera, or when the stream finishes, I'll tidy up this little corner here just to get that all done. Love the case 230 and 4T dub. Oh, who doesn't like a 4T dub? Always nice. Be interesting to see how the Courseplay handles that little section at the top once it's cut it off. See if it remembers to go up and finish that first. Used to be able to handle that alright. We are making some tiny progress through this field work today. Really good to see. I think we would get a lot. Oh, missing bits. Can't read chat and bail. Doesn't work that well. So we are about to finish it. We've got 54 people in the stream so far. If you've yet to do so, do smash that like button. It really does mean a lot. And if you're brand new to the stream, do hit that subscribe button. Come and join Simulation for the Nation to see what we're getting up to. But yeah, we will be finishing pretty much when we get down to the bottom of this row. Mr. Virtual Farmer is starting imminently. Hey, Josh Northrop, welcome, buddy. How you doing today? What's going on in the world? I appreciate that, Mark. That's awesome news. I'm really glad you enjoy what I do. To be held in the same sentence as Dagwin is always good. Maybe one day I can get even a tenth of the subscribers he has. That'd be something. Catch you later, Jim Bob. You enjoy. Alright then, so we've got about a minute left. So with that in mind, we're just going to stop. Knock that off, and we will leave it here for now. So thank you ever so much for everyone who has joined in and contributed today. I have had a blast. I hope you have as well. If you have, like I say, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation. Mr. Virtual Farmer is about to go live in probably about 10 seconds, so make sure you go and jump over there to see what's going on. I might well be there for a little bit of a stream later on in the afternoon, so we will see you there. Until next time though, have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll be live tomorrow, we'll see you then, and it's going to be a good one, so make sure you come along. Catch you later.